Their dog bit me. Their dog bit me on the leg. It's a different person that I'm talking about for this specific story. But I don't think I ever... Did I talk about this on stream before? I don't know. But the dog bit me when I was walking home from school in high school. I was in grade 12, I think. And this dog is a freaking aggressive ass dog. But it's like a tiny white dog. Like a tiny dog. A dog that you would not really like expect to be aggressive.
It's always the small ones that are so aggressive.
Did you become dog woman? I did. I'm a bit. I'm joking. Anyways. So yeah, this dog bit me. And like, I didn't know what to do in the moment because I didn't know if it was actually a bite in the moment. But like after inspecting my leg, I did see it was a bite when I got home. And I was like, oh lol, haha, the dog bit me, hahaha. But like, I was like, I don't want to like do a Christmas Christian Minecraft streamer. Oh no, not me. Pretend that never happened. Anyways, but yeah, so I inspected my leg, and I was like, I still have pictures from it because I wanted to document it just in case they were like proof this never happened. You know what I mean? So yeah, the dog bit me, and I came home. And I was like, oh, well, like, okay, wait. When it bit me, it like went, like, it like jumped on me. And it was like, and it bit me. So it was like also scratching me at the same time. So I was like, oh, maybe it was a scratch, right? I was like, I don't know, I didn't do anything. And then like, when it happened in the moment, like, we kind of just, it was really awkward. Like, the dog owner, it wasn't like the adult. It was like one of the kids. Like, she was like probably like in high school age. And we just like awkwardly like walked away after that altercation. And then once I reached like my door, I was like, wait, my leg kind of actually hurts after that. And then I was wearing tights because I wore uniform at the time, right? So I was wearing like my uniform and skirt, and then I had like tights on, so I can't really see. But I saw that there was like a hole in my tights. And then like I like looked in the hole and I was like, oh shit, I think I got bit. And then I was just like, haha, like, that's weird, that's funny.
That's weird.
Yeah, and then my mom came home from work, and I was like debating if I should tell my mom, because I was like, I don't think this is a big deal, you know?
It is.
I was like, I don't want to, like, get, like, them in trouble or anything, you know what I mean? But, like, it really is, like, a big deal. Like, if you get bit by a dog, like, no matter how big or small, you should, like, do something about it just in case. Yeah, so I did tell my mom. I was like, haha, like, I was like telling her as a joke. I was like, I think a dog bit me today on my way home. And then she's like, what? And I was like, yeah, it's not that small though. It's not a big deal. It's whatever. And my mom was like, no, you have to go to the hospital right now. And I was like, are you sure? Like, we can just go to the walk-in clinic or something. Like, I don't have to go to the hospital. She's like, no, you're going to the hospital right now. And I was like, okay. And it like started stinging, you know? Like, it started hurting. And it was like, it wasn't like a chomp. It was like, you could see the teeth bite, like the teeth going in like a freaking vampire. Like all four teeth, like top fangs and bottom fangs type thing. It was like holes, but you could see where it went, but like it wasn't like an actual like gigantic bite. Also Tuli said bless you. I almost said happy birthday. Bless you.
Happy birthday.
I also got bit by a dog in elementary, but that was on the lips. Oh my god, I tried to kiss you. That's awkward. No, I'm joking, I'm joking. I hope you're okay though after that. Dang, that's crazy. But yeah. So we went to the hospital. And then yeah, you know, they were like, they checked me in. And usually at the hospital, when you're in there, you're there for like freaking forever because there's always so many people there. But like, they let us go in really fast because they're like, oh my god, it's a dog bite. But then the doctor saw, and like, there was nothing they could do. They just cleaned it. And then they gave me a tetanus shot on my booty cheek. So I literally had to like...
It was literally on her booty cheek.
Yeah, and it hurt so bad. Oh my god, because the nurse was like, oh, like, you should brace your... Like, she was like, oh, like, do you want it, like, on your arm? Or, like, your... Like... or your butt cheek because this one really hurts. And I was like, oh shit. So I'm like there like exposing. I was wearing sweatpants and I was like, and then they like injected it on my booty cheek, and I was like, oh my god. When like like it felt like it was still in there, like the needle just like stayed in there forever, you know what I mean? Not forever, but like for a while. But like I was just like there frozen, like, and the nurse was like, oh, you can lift your pants up now. And I was like, ow, it hurt. And she's like, okay, that's it, you can like, you know, take your time. But also we did have to like file a report to like Health Canada because of it. And yeah, so Health Canada had to like contact the house owner, and like luckily we knew that we didn't know the daughter personally, but like she was a friend of my sister's classmate from elementary school, right? So like she DM'd her, like her classmate, and then her classmate texted the other girl and asked for her information. So then that's how we like communicated. And like it was really scary because I was like, oh my god, like, because this lady was not giving, you know what I mean? Like the mom was like, she's like, my dog is not aggressive, my dog does not bite anyone. And I was like, every time I pass by this dog, it's always like trying to freaking bite my head off, literally. Like clearly this lady doesn't walk her dog because this dog is not trained, you know what I mean? And like my mom was so mad because like all they needed to do was get the dog checked if it had rabies, and that's it. Like that's all my mom wanted to do. My mom didn't want to like get them in trouble. She didn't want to sue them or anything or like go to court. She was just like, I just want to see if this dog has rabies, and that's it, because I don't want my daughter to die tomorrow. You know what I mean? Oh my god. And also it was kind of scary because like at the hospital they were like, I just don't remember this, at the hospital they're like, at the hospital they were like, oh wait, no, didn't, no. Oh, they're giving like estimates of like how long rabies would start and like kill you. I'm like, oh my god, that's crazy. So I was like counting my days. I was like, oh well, I got 7 days. No, I'm joking. I didn't think the dog had rabies, but it was like just in case, you know what I mean? So my mom was calling this lady, and this lady was like not cooperating for like a whole week. My mom called like every day, and then she would like fight us every day, and then she stopped answering our calls, right? And my mom is like very, she's confrontational when she has to, but like she's not like, she doesn't go up into people's faces for no reason, you know what I mean? She's like very to herself. But then when it comes to us, she's like, I will literally fight all these people, you know what I mean? I'm guessing your costume is from One Piece? No, I'm Muzan from Demon Slayer, aka Michael Jackson. Hee hee. Okay, you know what? I could also be Rob Lucci, okay? I will, like, oh my god, the pigeon! The pigeon! I have the pigeon. Oh my god. Wait, I'm a puppet. Yeah. Yo, I'm yeah, CP3 cosplay actually. Anyways, I am Rob Lucci too. I thought it was Brooke. Okay, I'm Brooke too. Actually, I have a black cat upstairs. I could be Brooke. That's so funny. That's so funny. Why does everyone have like the freaking top hat, like a white necktie, and then like a suit, basically. Anyways, you guys are so funny. Anyways, my story. So yeah, this lady didn't like return our calls or anything, right? So my mom started leaving messages. This girl goes, my mom goes, hi, we're like, I'm just like following up about like, because they were supposed to contact or answer the calls from Health Canada, because Health Canada was supposed to call them and stuff, and they were supposed to like answer just so they can get their dog checked, right? And then my mom, like, they weren't like answering because my mom was like asking like, oh, like, did they, she was calling like Health Canada, she was like, did they like answer? And they're like, no, they were like ghosting us basically. And my mom like called them and was like, you know what, like, she was like, hi, like, I'm calling because like I heard that you never like returned the calls from Health Canada to get the dog checked, It's nearing like 7 days. If you don't answer them by tomorrow, I'm going to be calling the police. Blah blah blah. We will be suing you. I'm like, shit. We don't have money, but okay. Okay, we'll do it. But yeah. Anyways, it was kind of scary. But then after that, literally, I think, you know, sometimes in these situations, you actually have to like put your foot down and say some shit because to provoke them, because after that day they actually answered them. Health Canada went to check the dog, and then they told us that the dog doesn't have rabies, and that was literally it. You know what I mean? It was really awkward after that because like we would pass by the lady, but the daughter was never walking the dog anymore. It was always the mom walking the dog. And like whenever the lady is walking the dog, she makes sure to like stand really far away from other people.
Or like carry the dog.
Yeah, or she would just carry the dog, and literally the dog would be like to everyone, literally every single person passing by. You know what I mean? And I was like, shit, you see that shit? Yeah, we didn't lie. You know what I mean? But I'm also kind of glad that they didn't put down the dog. I just wish they would train it. And I think to this day, it's been how many years since freaking grade 12? 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. It's been like 6 years.
No.
6 years? Yeah, it's been 6 years. Since
5 to 6.
Yeah. 6 years. 5 to 6 years. Since then, and this dog's literally the same. Never changed. Like, but I mean, that mom is like really nice because like we're like literally the only Filipinos in our like block that are like girls. There's another like Filipino family, but they're all dudes.
Yeah.
But we're the only like girl Filipinos in our area, so I'm sure they know it's us, right? So like every time like I'm walking outside and I pass by that lady, she goes like hello and smiles. I'm like hi. I'm like
Really?
Demon dog. No, I'm joking. But yeah, like literally whenever I pass by her.
She never talks to me.
Well, maybe she knows me. Anyways.
Wow.
Oh my god, but like because I was in high school at that time, right? After I got checked at the hospital, I had like this like bandage, and like they said that like I can take it off like after a day and then like put in a new one. And so I went to school with a bandage on. And I also posted, in high school, you're like, oh my god, I got bit by a dog, and you like post it on freaking Instagram or some shit. All my friends, oh my god, my friends are so mean to me. I like in a joking way, obviously. And then I went to school. And I'm like, guys, I got bit by a dog, and this like lady was like so mean to my mom. Anyways, I was like, I got bit by a dog, and then they're like, Angela, you probably kicked the dog, and I was like, I didn't do anything. I just walked past it. And you're like, Angela, the dog won't bite you if they didn't have a reason. You probably kicked the dog. So rude. Just so rude to me. And then like literally like after that whole day, they're like Angela or like dog kicker. And then I was like, bro, chill. And then he showed, like, I think one of them showed me his phone, and he was like, look at your name on my phone. It's dog kicker. I'm like, y'all, why are y'all bullying me? Literally. But yeah, I mean, they were just joking, obviously, but like, to this day, whenever I bring it up, they're like, you kicked the dog, Angela. I'm like, calm down. The dog kicker. But yeah, honestly, I think they just need to train that dog. And I'm like surprised that like Health Canada, like after inspecting the dog and stuff, like they didn't like put the dog not down, but like mandatory like training or something, because why is it still the same? You know what I mean? But yeah. Anyways, that's one of the stories. I don't know why I ended up telling that whole story about that that thing. But anyways, but like I don't think I have a scar from it. Oh, I can kind of see it, but like it's not as dark as before. But I had like a scar for a while, and while it was healing, it was like super bruised around it and everything. I was like, yeah, this means it was actually a bite. You know what I mean? Actually, it was something. I'm not hallucinating. But anyways, that's one of my neighbors. My other neighbor, this turned into neighbor drama. Did you think of suing them? We didn't have intentions of suing them because like it was like I didn't die. You know, like I didn't like lose a leg. We just like my mom like just wanted to know if like it had rabies or not, and that was like it. Like we didn't, you know, like it's kind of like not in our agenda. Like we're busy anyways, like we don't have time for that, and I'm sure they don't. But like I kind of wish like Health Canada said something like train your dog or something. Like I don't know what they really said, but all we know is that the dog didn't have rabies or anything, so that was like the most important thing. But I just think that dog has to be trained because it can't be like biting people left and right. Can't be aggressive just walking by the dog every day, you know. But yeah, I just think the parents have to, or the parents, the owners have to be more responsible. Heyo Angie and heyo Joy, it's Nelson. At least the lady dog got trained, even if the dog didn't. Yeah, true.
No, true.
True. That's actually true.